Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming right up. This really should be a belter of a game, Lee.
Yeah, hopefully we should be in for a good game, Derek. Always tends to be very competitive in the FUT Champions Weekend League. Lots of pressure, lots at stake. Hopefully it lives up to the billing.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today. Ederson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. And leading the line today, Dries Mertens. De Bruyne. Taken away. Marcos Acuna. Totally fooled him. And Neymar read it magnificently and intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, he's a talented player, but he's got that one thing, the big P, what we all hate as defenders, pace. As soon as you've got that, you start looking behind you. Who's on the cover?
Foden. Well, he might be onto something. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay. It's a lovely, quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
1-0 then.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch.
Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth.
Coming onto the pitch.
He's in with a chance. Well, the post getting in the way there.
Well, Derek, I thought that was all level, but can't get any closer than that.
Well, that pass easy on the eye. Well, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Has he got away with one there? Yellow card only. Was there a case for that to be red?
Maybe an orange. Let's give him an orange.
De Bruyne. And they have possession again. Wijnaldum unable to keep it. Ramos. And it's with Eusebio. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Roberto Carlos. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Roberto Firmino. Firmino delivered into the area here. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Mertens is with Vinicius Junior. Now can they make something happen? This could square the game. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. So a level contest, 1-1. Cristiano Ronaldo. Intelligent threaded pass here. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. And now the delivery. It might still be problematic. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Losing possession. Marcos Acuna. Neymar. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Firmino. Now Roberto Carlos. Firmino. Eusebio. Firmino. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Vinicius Junior.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Mertens. Vinicius Junior. Nainggolan. And back with Vinicius. And able to close down the shot. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there. You can see the discomfort he's in. But he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Marcos Acuna. And it's with Eusebio. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than... And he might be through here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
That is that for the first half here. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Joao Cancelo. On to Nainggolan. De Bruyne. And return to De Bruyne. Effective challenge. Trippier. Here's Ronaldo. And fed forwards. Neymar. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Vinicius Junior. And Mertens. And return to Mertens. Oh, tremendous block. Losing possession a bit easily. And Nainggolan gets himself into the advanced position. It did look on for them, but not to be. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Mertens! It's a corner. And De Bruyne firing it over. Fisted clear. Disappointing pass. Well, he's been forced out of play this time. Vinicius Junior. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Half an hour remaining then. Cristiano Ronaldo. Firmino. Well, they no longer have the ball. And breaking at pace with menace. Mertens. Nainggolan. And he's taken it away. He has time to play it over. Eusebio. Can he take advantage? But it can't get through. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Now potential danger. Mertens. Oh, maybe the equaliser. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Oh, he's given the ball away. Diogo Jota. Good stop from the keeper. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Put in by De Bruyne. Oh, getting a strong fist on the ball. Mendy. And taken away. He won the ball. Can they hit on the break? Jota. Here's De Bruyne. Must take the lead here. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Foden. Trippier. And Neymar. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Virgil van Dijk. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. De Bruyne. Mertens. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've gone and missed a wonderful chance.
Well, he knows that could be a big, costly miss.
Foden. Well, there to intercept. Shaqiri. Oh, it might be. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Roberto Firmino. Eusebio. Here's Marcos Acuna. Ronaldo. Delivering it into the box. Nodded straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
Right behind it.
And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. De Bruyne. Mertens. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, nicely cut out. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Good bit of pressing. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Foden. Given away by the Black Cats. And there to intervene. Marcos Acuna. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Eusebio. Foden. Mertens. Wijnaldum. And this is Diogo Jota now. And he read it well defensively. Neymar. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. And that was a very fine read. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And Neymar. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender, but then there's still plenty to do from here. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he just about keeps him at bay and finishes with aplomb. Great goal.
Substitution for the host.
Eusebio.
Coming off the pitch.
Here's Marcos Acuna. Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. And that's an important intervention. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Just unable to take advantage of that developing. Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway. Mendy. Well read to win possession back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Might be able to set up the chance. The end product just wasn't there. Oh, he's given the ball away. That's a fine-looking ball from Eusebio. Can they stop it going in? Danger averted for now.
Well, it's a cracking atmosphere in here. The players just need to harness that energy from the crowd to see them through in this game.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Di Maria. Oh, what's he gone and done? Still could put it away. And given away. Well, do they have it in them to level this? A foul, but advantage played. Well, it could be on for him here. Trying to lob the keeper. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Foden. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. De Bruyne. Jota. Effective challenge. And snuffing out the danger. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And there it is, the final whistle, and it's a bit... Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Weekend League coming right up. Really looking forward to this one, Lee.
Well, what does the FUT Champions Weekend League mean to you? To me, it means excitement, pressure, lots at stake. I'm really looking forward to the game, Derek.
And making the run to the inside. And a textbook interception. Neymar. Sergio Aguero has it. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Shaqiri. Well, attacking possibilities. Possession one. Marcos Acuna. Now Roberto Carlos. Here's Marcos Acuna. That's very much in the repertoire of Aguero. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drill. Home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. 1-0 then.
Number 16, Sergio Aguero.
Running with the ball confidently.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And a bad pass it was. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Jack Grealish. Rice. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Shaqiri. Can he get them level? Well, fortune didn't favour him. Off the post and out of play.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure.
Marcos Acuna. Firmino. On to Ronaldo. It's there for him. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. It's going their way, 2-0.
Number 10, Neymar.
Shaqiri. And now it's Phillips. Grealish. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Roberto Firmino. Phil Foden now. Eusebio. And take it away. He's lost it. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Good pressure high up the pitch. Wijnaldum. Chance to make a game of it here. Couldn't quite hang on. This looks promising. Untidy on the ball.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low.
Can he put it in? He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. And space here on the flank. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, what an opportunity. Marcos Acuna. It's with Roberto Firmino. Eder Militao. Eusebio. And he keeps going. Roberto Carlos. It is to be a throw-in. Phillips. Grealish. Shaqiri. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Declan Rice. Wijnaldum now. Well, he's given us away. Eusebio. It's with Roberto Firmino. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcos Acuna. Eusebio. Firmino. And he favours the inside route. Foden. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Isaac. High quality defending. Well, that'll be a free kick. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Roberto Firmino. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. Here's Marcos Acuna. Good-looking attack launched by Ronaldo here. Untidy in possession. Possession lost. Eusebio. Shaqiri. Isaac. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Trippier. This is Neymar. Foden. Here's Ramos. And he read it well, intercepting it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Effective challenge. Ramos. Trippier. Half an hour remaining then. And room now out on the flank. Can he take this chance? Oh, that's an awful finish, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but hang on to it.
Easy save for the keeper. Absolutely terrible finishing from the attacker.
Declan Rice. Shaqiri. Isaac. Chilwell. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Jack Grealish. Well, visionary passing, and the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Foden. Here's Marcos Acuna. Roberto Firmino. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Calvin Phillips. And possession given away. And Neymar. Foden. Eusebio. Ronaldo. Here's Firmino. Here's Marcos Acuna. Firmino. Isaac. Mendy. Xherdan Shaqiri has it. Mahrez. Not the pass he had in mind. Neymar. Phil Foden now. Failed to keep hold of it. And a creative look about this. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, that is a big save, and that's what you pay top dollar for, your goalkeeper.
And teammates to play it to. Mendy. Cuts in from the flank. And it's with Isaac. Must be! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere, Derek. It's been such a tight game, but can they see this out now? The fans are certainly doing their bit.
The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Well, high-quality defending. Couldn't hang on to it. Declan Rice. Here's Mahrez. Far from a good pass. Roberto Firmino. Eusebio. Firing it towards goal. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Mahrez. Xherdan Shaqiri has it. Useful looking ball. Now he's got to stay calm. And the ball is loose. Danger averted for now. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Eusebio. Firmino. Eusebio. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, Derek, as we see here, this is why I wasn't a forward. He passes this ball into net, uses all that finesse he's got. I just didn't have it. I'd have put my laces straight through.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming right up. It's the Nutmegs versus the Black Cats.
Well, thank you very much, Derek. The visitors are playing with some style. They're getting results, and that's because of the consistency. The coach is doing his job, the players are, and the supporters are loving it. Can they keep that consistency to move up the world rankings?
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Pele. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, running room in the wide position. And space to cross it. Firmino. Onto Eusebio. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Insigne. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And he's in. Save, but still a chance. It's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. 1-0 then. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Eusebio. Here's Ronaldo. Neymar. Straight offside, but only just. Hernandez. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. And he takes it away. Gomez. Ronaldo. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So 2-0 now. Cristiano Ronaldo. In with a chance. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. A horrific miss. That's the way to get yourself taken off penalty duty.
Well, it's a shocker. You might as well look over at the sideline because I think his number's up.
Michael Essien. Here's Ronaldo. Good-looking move from the Nutmegs. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gomez. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? Well, on with the game. Nutmegs well on top. In fact, this is starting to get out of hand. At times they make passing look easy. Oh, surely. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. So there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. Could be. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. Can he find the net? Well, he did his job defensively. Neymar. Well, that is how to play advantage. And space to exploit, maybe. Ronaldo! Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Eder Militao. Here's Marcos Acuna. Roberto Carlos. Given away by the Black Cats. Well, that's not textbook defending. Racing forward, trying to catch them out.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
This could level it. Really important tackle. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Marcos Acuna. And Neymar. Marcos Acuna. Well, he took care of it defensively. Here's Marcos Acuna. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Nutmegs in a potentially dangerous position. Ronaldo. And taken away. He won the ball. Has eyes for goal! Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Roberto Carlos. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Delightful pass. Ronaldo. Oh, Unbelievable! Who saw this coming when they were 3 goals down? The first half here comes to an end. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Michael Essien. Here's Ronaldo. Crossing possibilities. Punched away. They've regained possession. Well, they know they need to stop him. And there's the feed into the box. A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
Breaking at pace. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo was a big part of the build-up this evening, Lee, and he hasn't disappointed. The nutmegs regaining possession. Will it be? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Slipshod passing. And they need to get tighter. An alert piece of defending. Neymar. Superbly read and executed. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Ronaldo. And Mateus has it. Mateus. Well, disappointing end to the move. Half an hour remaining then. Gomez. And Pele on the ball. Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. So the action continues. A wake-up call for the Black Cats, maybe. Can they construct a response? Roberto Carlos. Eusebio. Phil Foden now. And he read it well. Now can they create something? Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Eusebio. Eusebio. And now Eusebio. Oh, a special save from Jan Oblak.
Oblak, what a save that is.
Over it comes. Needs to tread carefully. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Jadon Sancho. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Well, great read there to intercept. He's taken on his opponent here and able to close down the shot. Mateus. Pele. Jadon Sancho. Defended well. Good tackle. Read it superbly to take back possession. Oh, is he going to be punished here? He's foiled them on his own. That's very effective, good high pressing. Roberto Carlos. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Foden. And Neymar. Top-class defending.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Losing possession here. Marcos Acuna. Here's Ronaldo. Good defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo threading it through. Did well to win the ball back. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Marcos Acuna. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Theo Hernandez. Perfectly positioned to take it away. We have entered the final minute of normal time. And looking towards the back post. Can they stop it going in? Neymar. Foden. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable.
Well, here's the replay. What a time to score, Derek. Kept his cool so late in the game. Easy to snatch at that one. Is there time for a winner?
Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is... And the drama continues. We're now into the first period of extra time tonight, Lee.
Well, this 30 minutes now is going to separate the weak ones from the strong ones. Let's see who wins.
And an astute piece of defending.
Well, Derek, the tactics for both sides are simple. Attack. They're both trying to win the game, creating chances. It's a brilliant game.
Foden. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Attacking possibilities for the Black Cats. Chance here. Can they cover up? Firmino. Here's Ronaldo. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, foul play, says the referee. And going short with it. Oh, wasteful from the nutmegs. And he read it well, intercepting it. Michael Essien. Lothar Matthäus. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Eusebio. And now Eusebio. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that... Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Di Maria. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And Matthäus pushing it through now. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point. And momentum is with them. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. The referee spotted the infringement. And it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Defending. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Nutmegs pushing forward with options available. The cross is on. Well, you've got to savour such moments. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Essien. Pele. Matthäus. Precise ball movement. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And the keeper's in trouble. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Locked together then, these two sides. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, and he's denied them from the spot.
Oh, it's lovely goalkeeping, really is.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, the goalkeeper guessed, but he guessed the right way. Good save.
And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper, and look at that.
And he scores.
Well, don't they look easy when they go in?
And he's tucked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
As straight as an arrow.
Well, it can be risky. You look silly if the keeper stands still.
He's gambled on direction and won.
Well, he's got his angles right there. Just look at that for goalkeeping.
It comes down to this, a goal, and they win the game. And he's denied them from the spot.
Oh, it's lovely goalkeeping, really is.
You want a pressure cooker, this. And he scores from the spot.
Confident, head down, lovely strike.
And now he knows what's on the line. If he scores, they win. In it goes! That seals it!
Oh, cometh the hour, cometh the man. He looked confident when he stepped up to it. Can't
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Weekend League coming right up. It's the Dons versus the Black Cats.
Well, we always know it's going to be competitive. We always know there's going to be lots at stake. It's going to be exciting as well. Will we get a great game? Let's have a look. Can't wait for it, Derek.
Coutinho. Ronaldo. Now Coutinho. Götze. And here's Dembele. It's got to be. There it is. The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made. So back in action. Let's find out if the Black Cats can offer a response to this setback. Eusebio. And the Black Cats find themselves in a position of menace. Foden. Eusebio. This could level it. A really top-notch piece of defending. N'Golo Kanté. Dembele on the ball. Ronaldo. Terrific vision from Ronaldo. Coutinho! And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Y gol de los de casa. Estalla la grada.
Roberto Firmino. Now Eder Militao. Marcos Acuna. Eusebio. Difficult to stop him.
Sale del terreno de juego. Con el 16,
Ronaldo.
un Agüero.
Dembele.
Entrará en su lugar con el 7, Ronaldo.
What a shocking pass, really. Foden. Neymar. Wonderful piece of tackling. Virgil van Dijk. Not totally confused his opponent. Oh, big chance. Could be. Off the post and back in play. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And just like that, they've lost possession. Well, it's a matter of remaining calm amid the pressure. Roberto Firmino. Here's Ronaldo. Foden. And showing fine vision. Not to be this time.
Repetimos. Cristina Hernández. Acérquese a recepción.
Room to roam for the Dons on the wing.
La está esperando.
Space and time for the cross. And the pass could do damage. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. 3 goals without reply.
Que han marcado los vuestros. Con el 13, Mario Götze.
Marcos Acuna. Phil Foden now. Foden. Moving into the advanced position. Roberto Carlos. And a timely intervention. Kanté. An effective pass by Coutinho. And begging to be put away. And a goal.